Hello and happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. You know what today is? Today is November 1st. Happy new month to everyone. Happy new month. And today is the Day of the Dead. It's a 2-day holiday. So today is the day of the children, of the little angels. So it's at 12 a.m. It started at 12 a.m., then again at 12 noon tomorrow, and then midnight tomorrow. So I'm just happy. Dia de los Muertos, the Day of the Dead. I'm gonna just go into it. Like, what is it? It's our time to celebrate our departed when they come back to us, because they say during this time, like they also say that during Halloween time, that the dead come back to us during Halloween to celebrate us. But this is on November 1st and November 2nd. Like, the dead come back to us. That's what we celebrate. So we celebrate them. It's a dedication to the deceased. The Day of the Dead, Dia de los Muertos, is a 2-day holiday that reunites the living and the dead. So we come together. It's like they with me. That the dead are with me. Like the people that my ancestors. Like, I just love them, and I'm just happy that they're here. That they're here with me. I just love it. I'm in good spirits during this time. Families create ofrendas. Ofrendas are offerings, like the stuff that you give to them. Like, I like burning the ancestor money. New York City, you already know. So the city, the noise went away. But I burn the ancestor money. That's part of my offering. That's what I offer. That's what I give to the ancestors. I give them money. I cook for them. I make dishes for them. I bought a cake. I bought a dulce de leche cake. I'm just happy during this time. Family members that have passed. These altars are decorated with bright yellow altars with marigold flowers. I don't have the flowers, but my plants are there. So I have my plants there. Photos of the departed. So I do have the picture there. The picture, like, when you go to the funeral and they give you the card, sometimes the card will have their picture. It has their name. It has their information on there. I have a letter from my grandmother from my father's side. Like, she wrote the letter to my mom. My mom gave me the letter. I was like, wow, like, I keep stuff like that. But that's how I remember my grandmother, is with the letter that she wrote. So it's her handwriting on the letter. It's special to me. And then my godfather, he's not my godfather, my real godfather, like the ones that the church appoints to you. This is my godfather in spirit. He was gonna be my santero. This was my godfather, and he was teaching me everything. And I got his like the, I don't know what you call it. What do you altar, like a urn, It was an Oshun urn, and I got the beads, the Santeria beads, because he was the one that blessed them. He gave them to me, and I have them on the altar to remember him because he passed away. I was never initiated. He never got me initiated because he's old. He's old. But that's how I remember him, with the urn, because he touched everything that was in there. And then he gave me the beads. So I remember him with the urn, the Oshun urn, the beads, my grandmother, her letter, and I got everybody's picture. Everybody's picture is there. And the plants, I have plants around the altar. The plants represent life, you know. But let me continue with flowers, photos of the departed, and their favorite foods. That's why I got the cake. I'm gonna cook something else, and today's for the kids. So I'm gonna try to, it's for the kids. So I don't need to break out the tequila or something like that. Foods, drinks on the table being honored. The offerings are believed to encourage visits from the land of the dead, as their departed souls hear their prayers, smell their foods, and join in on the celebration. So I keep the pictures there, and I honor the ancestors, just so they could come to me. I want them to come to me during this time, because this is the time the dead come alive. Like, they're here. They are here. And I'm just like, I want them to be here. I want them to see me today. today and tomorrow and yesterday and every day. I always want them with me. The Day of the Day is a rare holiday for celebrating death and life. It is unlike any holiday where the mourning is exchanged for celebration. It's like you're not sad. Like you're not sad during this time. Like you're happy. Like I'm happy when they come and they visit. They're like here, and I got the stuff that they like, and I'm like I'm happy. I'm just happy. The Day of the Dead is a holiday to remember loved ones by sharing a meal with them as one would when they were alive. So I make the stuff that they like. That's why I got the cake. I was like the dulce de leche cake. That's like a special cake. You don't eat that all the time, but I was like, oh, I'm gonna get that for them. So November 1st at 12 a.m. is November 1st. Dia de los Angelitos. That's the spirits of the children. The spirits of the children. Dia de los Angelitos starts at midnight on November 1st, where the spirits of all deceased children are believed to be reunited with their families for 24 hours. So the kids come back to you, the babies, the children, they come back to you for those 24 hours on November 1st, starting at midnight. So, I don't have no babies, so, but I acknowledge the children because, a lot of people lost children. So I'm just like, it's just a special time for the kids. Families construct an altar known as an ofrenda. That's your offerings, ofrenda, with the departed child's favorite snacks, candies, their toys, and photographs to encourage a visit from their departed children. The names of the departed children often will be written on a sugar skull. That's what I wanted, a sugar skull, and I don't know where to get it from. Like I'm in the Bronx, like they should have it. Like we Latin over here. A lot of Mexicans. The Mexican coalition is over here too. Like they should have it, but they don't have it. They sell the bread that is like sugar and it's colorful sugar on it. So they sell all kind of bread, the conchas. I think that's what they call it, but I don't know. They sell that, but I want a sugar skull so that I don't know. I would write. No, I want the sugar skull though. I just want one. I never had one before. I just want one, but I know it's for the deceased. For my altar. November 2nd at 12 a.m. is Dia de los Difuntos. Difuntos is the day of the dead of the adults. It's the spirits of the adults. At midnight on the following day, November 2nd, the celebrations shift to honor the lives of the departed adults. The night is filled with laughter and fun memories, much like the night before. However, the ofrendas take on a more adult like theme with tequila, pan de muerto, mezclar, pulque, and jars of atol. I don't know what that is because that's Mexican. Like, we could all speak Spanish, but everybody has their own Spanish terms. They have their own Latin terms. They have their own thing. I'm Dominican, so it's different. Like I don't know what Mexican terms are. The atol, I don't know what that. Pan is bread. De muerto, so it's pan de muerto. So it's like bread for the dead, but I don't know what it is. Mezclal, pulque, and jars of atol. Like I don't know what that is. I'll have to ask a Mexican person, like, what is this or what does this mean, so that they could tell me because I don't know. Families will also play games together, reminisce about their loved ones, and dance while the village band plays in their town. Over here they was playing fucking Jason. They was playing Jason last night. I was like, oh my god. And everybody was dressed up for the purge. I was like, oh my god, I'm not going outside. I was like, I'm not going outside. They was bloody. These people were bloody and gaudy. I was like, oh my god. They had blood on their face. I was just like, oh my god. They was, how they put makeup on and make it look like scars, like people was walking around like that. I went to the bakery to get the fucking dulce de leche cake, and everybody was looking scary. I was like, I'm not going back. I'm not going back outside. I was like, I don't care what you need. I'm not going. Like, no. But that's I guess that's for Halloween. And then they were talking about the purge. I'm like, the purge? I don't know what that is. That's something that they want to hang out outside and get scared and be in all this chaos. I'm like, oh no, no, no. I don't want to be around none of that. The next day is the grand finale. Like the Day of the Dead is not like that. It's not scary. It's not, you know, we're not trying to scare people. Like you want the spirits of the dead to come with you. You want the spirits that you love to come and visit you. So we celebrate them. It's like you make these foods, you have the cake, you have their pictures, and you remember them that way. The next day is the grand finale and public celebration. Like sometimes they have a parade. They have the parade of Dia de los Muertos. In more recent times, people come together in their cities dressed up in calavera. The calavera is the skull. So they would dress up with the skull, painted faces, the skeletons, and have parades in the streets. Cemetery visits, like I don't do shit like that. I don't go to the cemetery visits because I could talk to I know the spirits and I'm like, oh no, no, I'm not going there. Visits are also common on the last day as families will go to decorate the grave sites with marigold flowers and sugar skulls with the departed's name on them. It's customary to clean the gravestone and restore the color. That's the tomb sweeping day. So it's like ancestor money is burned usually in the around the ancestors on tomb sweeping day is to clean the tomb, is to bless the ancestors with money. This is from China. This is not like the Mexican. Like we do the ofrendas, we do the offerings, the pictures. Like we celebrate them that way. The money is from China. So, but the money is made for everyone all over the world, and you can burn it. It's made. It's affordable, and it's easy. It's easy for me to just get the money and burn the money. That's why I burn it all the time. The calaveras. The calaveras is the skull. New York City. I'm like, oh my God, it gets louder. Hold on. It went away. It went away. So it's like the calaveras. The calavera, when you hear someone say calavera, that means skull. The skull, the calavera. Oh my God. Te veo la calavera, the skull. Calaveras are, ooh, ooh, you see these words. Ubitingus during the Day of the Dead. I don't know what that word means. Ubi, I'm gonna skip that word. Calaveras, I guess they're important during the Day of the Dead. The skulls are often drawn with a smile. So you see a skull and it has a smile as to laugh at death itself, you know? They take many forms such as sugar candies, clay decorations, and most memorable face painting. Sugar skulls are decorated and placed on the ofrendas of loved ones. I always wanted to get a calavera, like a sugar skull, like just a skull. Even if it's a crystal of a skull, I want one. I just want one. And I will put it on my altar, like for my ancestors, for, you know, the deceased loved ones. Sugar skulls are decorated and placed on the ofrendas of loved ones. A calavera or sugar skull is a decorative skull usually made by hand from either sugar or clay, which is used in the Mexican celebration of the Day of the Dead. Like, okay. Flor de los Muertos. The flor is the flower. What is the flower of the dead? The flower is marigolds. Marigolds are believed to be the pathways that guide the spirits to the ofrendas. The flower's vibrant color and scent attracts the departed souls as they return to the feast on their favorite foods. They are called flor de muerto, Spanish flower of dead, and they symbolize the beauty and fragility of life. Marigold flowers include around 60 annuals and perennials that are native to Mexico and Central America. Perennials, like that. That's a flower. I don't know. Perennials. Ofrenda. Ofrenda is offering. What are you going to offer? What are you gonna give? What's your offering? What's your ofrenda for the ancestors? Oh, okay. So I have the food. The food is there. The cake is there. I'm gonna cook later, and I'm gonna burn the ancestor money. The ofrenda is the altar of the ancestors. What do you have on there? I got their picture is there. The urn is there. The letter from my grandmother is there. Like you know, that's how I call them in, because I have the things here to call them in. While the most recognizable aspects of the Day of the Dead are the representations of skulls and skeletons. Like, I don't have that. That's one thing I don't have. The tradition that holds the most meaning is the ofrenda. Like, that's what means the most, is what you're gonna give them. Spanish for offering. Ofrenda is offering. The ofrenda is what the whole celebration is about. It's a collection of offerings dedicated to the person being honored. A brightly colored oilcloth covers the table. On top of that sits a collection of photographs. I have the pictures and personal items of the departed person. The lower portion of the altar is where the offerings are placed, from traditional Mexican cuisine to other items that represent the honored person's particular taste. So it's supposed to be like a two-tier. So the pictures go on top, and then the offerings go on the bottom. I just got one table, and I just like spread it, spread it all out. Fun facts about the Day of the Dead. It's, I'm gonna put the link in the description box so you can check it out, because it's a website. I go to this website every year for the Day of the Dead to talk about the Day of the Dead, because I love the Day of the Dead. It's just a happy time. It's not a time to be sad or to be upset, or it's just a time to honor and remember your loved ones, but in a happy place. Like, you're just happy for them. They're in a better place. Like, whatever happened, they're in a better place. There's no more pain, there's no more suffering, and they're okay now. They're healed. Wherever they are healed, and they are okay. And it's like, you don't got to be sad for them. You can miss them, but don't be sad. And burn some ancestor money. Burn some money for them. They're gonna be so happy just to know that you're remembering them, you're honoring them, and you have something for them. You fix the table for them. It makes them happy to be there, like just to be there with you. Because this is the time, this is like a special time where the dead comes alive to see you, to spend time with you. And yeah, that's it. Live with love, live with love. Stay positive, vibe high. It's November 1st. Happy first of the month. Happy new month. And it's the Day of the Dead. Live with love. Bye.